There's something about ferries that feels like the real beginning of an adventure, a moment suspended between the place you're leaving and the unknown waiting on the other side. Today we're heading from Troon to Brodick, crossing the Firth of Clyde with CalMac ferries. Destination, the Isle of Arran. It's not a long journey, just over an hour, and an adventure is waiting for us. Hi guys, and welcome to the channel, and welcome to the Isle of Arran. We've spent last night in this wonderful park up. We had one other van lifer here with us, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But today what we're going to do is we're going to go and head towards the King's Cave and Machrie Moor Stones. They say that the Isle of Arran is Scotland in miniature. I want to say thank you to all the subscribers who have followed our journey. We've finally made it over 500 subscribers. So we're officially being promoted from a tiny channel to a small channel. Yay! So, yes, we met another small YouTube channel called Dave and Julie, and they spent the night here also, and we had a good chat with them.
Right, well, we met up with Dave and me Julie.
That's us.
Yeah. Full-time van lifers,
yeah,
as to us part-timers. And we've been talking all interesting stuff. Thumbnails.
Yeah, thumbnails.
Toilets. We've talked about toilets a lot.
Talked a lot of poo.
Yeah, we have talked a lot of. And we've had a look. Well, I've had a look around their lovely van, their home. So we're just having an adventure, and they are too. Yeah. And we're hoping to see them on the island again.
Yes, and they've also got a YouTube channel called Dave and
Julie.
Yeah. Dave and Julie. So, guys, check them out.
The sticker that comes up the burn.
So, guys, check them out.
Yeah, be very grateful if you did.
Give them a thumbs up and a subscribe. Help them out.
And all that.
And all us small channels have to stick together and support each other.
We do.
Definitely. Yeah.
Right, anyway, nice to meet you guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Been
Nice
a pleasure.
to meet you, Karen.
And we'll bump.
Thank you.
I'm sure we'll see you
hello.
then.
Oh, hello.
I know you somewhere.
Guys, what are your plans for today?
Well, we're turning right at the end of the road.
It's the only plan we've got.
That is our plan.
Right.
We will be vlogging eventually, but
Yeah.
like I
I
said, we've come across with no plans whatsoever. We even got the ferry and I said to Julie, which way are we turning when we get off the ferry? She went right.
Turn right and then
This
that was
morning
it.
we woke up, no plans anywhere, and we went, I'm turning right.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right.
That's the plans for today.
Best things happens when there's no plans.
Exactly, yeah.
it
I just
does,
have to warn you about the road system here. There's one road round the island, and there's one that cuts across the middle. We went to go around the island. I took the wrong turning. It is complicated. It is complicated.
I know, yeah.
Easy
We've got to watch it, yeah.
Just
Thanks
be
for the
careful.
advice there, yeah. I'll keep my eye out.
Anyway, guys,
Yeah.
check their channel out and follow them on the Isle of Arran.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And also don't forget ours as well.
Oh yeah, don't forget us. Yeah.
We will be talking about you.
Yeah, we will.
When we get round to it.
Yeah.
Stay safe, guys.
And you.
Yeah,
And
thank
enjoy
you.
your
Thank
trip.
you.
Look after yourselves.
Yeah, thank
You
you
as
very
well.
much.
So we're in the King's Cave car park, and we've got a few choices of routes to take. So we're here,
You are here.
and
I thought.
which route do you want to take?
Well, I thought that we'd go this way here, and I thought it'd be a nice walk along by the
Coast.
coast.
Right.
That's the word I was looking for. Coast. And there are other caves as well. I don't know whether we're going to be able to get to them or not. And then we go to the King's Cave. And I thought we'd come back a slightly shorter route, coming back this way.
Right,
So it gives
come
us
on.
a nice circular
So it's that way.
that way.
Come on.
So why is it called the King's Cave, Karen?
Well, we'll tell you when we get there.
Oh,
So this path, well, I'm sure the other one's the same as well, Takes you past some nice woodland area. The mountains in the distance over there is a volcano. Just up there at top.
Yep.
It's called Ben. But apparently that
Don't mess with Benny's and dead hard.
That was 60 million years ago, when the continent of Europe and the continent of America was splitting apart.
That's probably the best thing. That's probably the best thing we ever did.
It was known as Pangaea back then. Oh, look at this! Watch out for all these.
You're not
tree
bothered about me.
roots.
You're just worried about your equipment.
As always. It's nice in here, isn't it?
Now, if we were on the Somme now, you'd see all these lines here and go, "Oh, look there, old trench lines."
You would, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Well, that in the distance over there is Goat Fell. Not sure quite which one is Goat Fell, but that's the range of Goat Fell. I was chatting to that chap next door in his Vivaro camper van this morning, well, last night and this morning, weren't we? Andrew and Ruth. If they're tuning in, hello, Andrew and Ruth. And I thought it was true. I thought I'd read it somewhere or heard it somewhere years and years and years ago that ferns are actually carcinogenic. I'm not sure if it's the pollen at certain times of year, but they are carcinogenic.
What does that mean?
They can give you cancer.
Right.
Or the thing that they give you can lead to cancer. It changes your DNA. I think that's Goat Fell, that one there.
That pointy one.
One of them at least.
Nice view, isn't it?
Lovely. Either that cuckoo clock's faulty or it's actually currently 400 o'clock.
Unless it's somebody's alarm clock.
Oh yeah, you can get those, can't you? Yeah.
But we need to go back for it.
Oh.
What a lot of YouTubers don't tell you is they have to go back for all their equipment. Alright? Of course you are. What are you touching?
The deadly poisonous bracken.
Don't they have...
Oh look, foxgloves.
Oh yeah, they are.
Digitalis.
Some steps to go down here. This must be not far off now.
No, it's not far now.
Interesting.
Oh. It's like a... Yes.
You alright getting down there?
Yeah.
It's like something out of a Lord of the Rings movie. It gets a bit narrow down here.
It almost feels a little bit man-made, that bit.
I think it is. Oh, it's all... You alright? Keep your arms in. Don't want to get prickled or nettled. That's it here.
It's only a small prick.
It's a bit overgrown, isn't it? Oh, some nice flowers. We've got some
Bluebells.
bluebells there.
Bluebells.
Got some foxglove there. We can't be that far off now. I can hear people. Ooh.
Well, it still claims to be 0.2 of a mile.
Really? Oh.
Might be along the coast a little bit.
Oh. Here we are. We've got a little bit of walking to do still to get to the King's Cave. Come on. Well, this isn't the King's Cave, but it's one of the caves. Look at this.
People have gone to a lot of trouble to build.
What do they call these things?
I don't know.
I don't know why people build these, do you? There must be some kind of reason.
I think it's just because they can. I think. Well, they look quite nice.
They do, don't they?
I mean, one person does it, then other people copy.
They go right to the back.
They do. I don't know how far this cave nothing goes to end, does it?
I think it just goes
Yeah.
just a little bit down there. Saw something dripping.
Yeah, it looks quite nice, doesn't it? I don't think there's any particular significance behind them.
Right.
Come on.
Well, that was one of the many caves that are around here, with them little stones piled up. But that isn't the King's Cave. It's just a little further on round this way. You could have built one of them little cairn things. Are they called cairns?
I suppose you could call them a cairn, yeah.
It's very gravelly.
People might call them pebble towers, I suppose.
Pebble Tower.
I mean, cairns, in my mind, tend to be up mountains as a bit of a guide to the route, and it's obviously just a triangular pile of rock.
So it's just up here. It's the King's Cave. God, this is big, isn't it? It doesn't just do it justice on camera. So this is called the King's Cave, named after Robert the Bruce. He took shelter in here just before he went on to fight at the Battle of Bannockburn.
But why? What? There's a story, isn't there? What's the story?
The reason why he managed to push on to the Battle of Bannockburn and fight for Scottish independence was because he saw a spider spinning a web in here, and it failed repeatedly, and eventually it carried on and it failed, and carried on and it failed, and then eventually it succeeded, which made him...
On the sixth attempt.
With the sixth attempt, yeah. Which made him...
Feel that the losses in battle would be overcome.
See that up there? Don't know if you can just make it out of shape of like a man. There, look, you see it? Look at this, there's some writing here.
There's Neolithic, they wouldn't be writing, would they?
Well, no.
It would be like cave paintings type thing, carvings of animals perhaps. Meant to be good luck for the hunt.
1826 there, look.
Oh well.
You see it? Just see it there.
Yep. Yep. JT. Ooh.
Like a picture of an house here.
What?
A picture of a house there.
What is it, a Neolithic roundhouse?
Well, no, it's got like a normal roof.
Right.
What's that say? Can't make that out where it says. Something weird or something. James?
Hang on.
Goes right far back here. Ooh, look at this. Goes to a point right at the back. Some of this graffiti must be recent.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Probably the majority of it all is.
Look at it up there.
And there's one on the saw there, some football club. So clearly that was written by some Neanderthals.
No, this don't go all that far. That's an impressive cave, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're coming into a bigger cave now, James.
Yeah.
And I've seen something really interesting at the back, but I don't think... I've not read anything about this. But I can see something right at the back. I'll probably Google it when we get back to the van.
Uh-huh.
Are these recent or are these Neolithic?
It's impossible to say, isn't it?
You got access to Google?
Mm-hmm. I don't know what I'd Google.
Interesting.
Mm.
James is going to create one of them stone piles. We could be here all day. The art of balance.
Don't think that one's going to go.
You need a smaller one.
I know.
Smaller one.
Oh.
That's not smaller. Tiny pebble.
Ta-da!
Are you proud of that?
Immensely.
Look like a little blot on the horizon.
Oh. Cheers.
It's water. So we've come to the Machrie Moor Stone Circles and we've now got a 1.9 kilometre trek to them, and it will be a 1.9 trek back, I expect. Got to watch out for farm animals. It's only sheep.
No, you're not exactly going to get savaged, are you?
Kill a sheep. Oh, there's one up pathway up here.
Oh no.
So down here, when we get to them, there's a series of 6 stone circles. 1 to 5 and then 11. I'm not quite sure why they missed out 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 and named it 11. But I guess we might find out when we get there. Hello! Aren't you cute? You're cute, aren't you? You're so cute. Hey up. What's up with you? Moss Farm Road, Stone Circle, Machrie Moor Standing Stones, 1 kilometre. Okay, I can see some. These stone circles date back from the Neolithic period and the Bronze Age period, so it's 2 separate periods. There's only a few here.
There are.
And there's quite there's some more prominent ones further along.
Right, well let's go and find them.
Here's another stone circle.
This one's a little bit more involved, isn't it? Seems like there's more left, potentially.
There must be a plaque somewhere. But I think, in some of them granite? I think some of them are granite.
I don't know whether they've been... I mean, there is local granite locally, so they haven't been dragged from miles away like Stonehenge. But if you look, there's two circles. There's a inner and outer circle.
Well, they believe that, like all these stone circles that we have around the country, are for things like rituals. Could have been sacrifices, could have been for worshipping the solstice, you know, the sun
I think
and the
it's
moon.
the solstice thing. I think, I mean, but in the case of Stonehenge, and I can't comment on this one, the stones are aligned for the summer solstice, aren't they?
This is a baby stone circle. There you go.
Fantastic.
There's only 4,
I know.
isn't there? Unless there's some hidden underneath ground.
Well, it says there's some still hidden in the peat, these various
Yeah.
standing stones. And now over here is this, it's sort of the biggie, the standing stones. There's one there as well, look.
I know there is, it's a single one.
Yeah.
Here we go, say hello to this one here. Is this sandstone? It looks sandstone to me. Is sandstone red?
No,
Oh, I don't
I
know.
don't think so. I'd say it was more like granite, pink granite. I'd
Really?
say. Yeah, but granite's quite hard.
Oh, I don't know anything about stone. But it's... How tall is that, do you reckon?
If that's about 6 foot, what, 12 foot?
Stay there.
Bit more. That's 6 footish there. So 12 foot, 14 foot, that sort of height.
All right.
Whatever that is in metres. And then you've got a few stones as part of it.
Yeah, we've got a few left here.
And then it looks to me like if we choose to, we can cut through this pathway here
Right.
rather than go back to the main bit.
Okay, let's go through this brushland. Do they call it brushland?
You can do.
Where's Fingal's cauldron seat?
That was the double group of stones that we looked
All
at.
right.
That's Cauldron's, Fingal's cauldron.
Once you've seen one stone circle, you've seen them all.
There was a rumour that there's 2 stories about Fingal and his cauldron. One is that he placed the cauldron on the inner circle of stones. This must have been a pretty big cauldron.
Well, they were a giant.
Ah, that probably explains it, yeah. Another one is that one of the stones we didn't notice has a hole through it, apparently.
Right.
And he chose to tie his dog up to that. But then there's another story that says that for some reason they poured milk through the hole to appease a fairy. Seems very strange.
Tall, aren't they?
Yeah. I mean, if that's 6 foot, that's at least 15, possibly a bit more.
I'm filming into the sun here. It's not good.
Well,
I'll go this side.
And maybe I'm on the altar stone.
The what?
The altar stone.
How would you know that?
Because it's more of an altar, whereas you wouldn't have an altar up there, would you?
Well, it's a funny shape.
Merlin would have to have very long legs to use that as his altar.
Merlin?
Or whoever. Well, where do you think he came for his holidays?
It's not the legends of King Arthur, you know. This is well before that.
Oh, it's all the same. That looks like it was the same as that, but it's broken, cracked.
All I've got is my shadow.
I think that was probably originally.
It's got an hole in the middle. Do you think it's something?
something to
I
this.
don't know. You always assume these things have got something to do with mills, don't you?
Well, clearly it's not.
It's a very round.
And if we carry on, there's another.
That has clearly been carved like that.
Yeah, it's not natural. The standing stones are pretty well natural, as they just stood up rather than left lying down. But these definitely look like they were shaped. There's another stone circle just beyond.
To think, it could have been as far back as 10,000 BCE. Incidentally, BCE stands for before Common Era.
Ah.
Now we've got two groups.
Right.
Yes, two groups of circles. There's one here that we're approaching. There's one to the left that we're going to go to.
I think that's about. I think we've now seen the 6, haven't we?
I believe so.
Because there's 2 here. That's 3. That's 4. Then there's Fingal's Jobby up there, Cauldron. That's 5. And then the first one makes 6.
Well, they actually call it 11.
Oh, but some were wooden, weren't they? And I don't think they exist because wood would have rotted in 10,000 years, wouldn't it?
This is your last one, I believe.
Well, possibly.
Oh, it's only little small stones.
What do you want to be when you grow up, kids? Hey?
What are you talking about?
Talking to the stones.
What do you mean?
Well, when they grow up, they want to be like those big fellas over there.
We finished off with a nice cold pint at the Corrie Hotel, and then we found this little fish bar where I had fish mac and cheese and James had fish korma. See you in the next one.
We open up the side door.
James, try not to do so much of the ums.
Okay.
I'll
start again. I'm taking a photograph of you.
Don't say it like that.
I'm taking a photograph of you.
Say it nicer. I'll take a photo of you.
I'm taking a photo of you.
Supposed to be idiot proof, these.
Give us a chance.
And I'll be able to hear you crackling away with your microphone. I've just remembered. We met another small YouTube channel called Dave and Majuli, 1200 BC, so from 3000 to 1 point. Never mind.
You carry on, I'm just going to nip through, just have a wee.
So Neolithic period, more or less the Stone Age. Right, we've arrived at the King's Cave, haven't we?
No, we haven't.
Well, we haven't. Right.
We've arrived at the King's Cave's car park.